Rachel and Tyler, again, we are going to be talking about the deck of many things, but we're going to be opening the cards. So quickly, what is in the box? I already opened on the last, actually I opened before the last one, but on the last one we got wonderful box. We have the alternate cover because that is what you should be getting, the alternate cover. At least that's my personal opinion because it matches my whole set and it's the alternate cover. So it is the Book of Many Things. The Book of Many Things has a history of the deck of many things. It has how to use it. Actually, it's very long, and I might get sucked into reading this right now, so I'm going to put that down. Inside the wonderful little box that is empty right now, we have
another little box.
Another little box.
That is also empty right now.
That held the deck of many things. So there's like a smaller manual on it, and we're going to be opening up the fun, fancy cards here now that Tyla started it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she did start it. We're going to be opening up the fun cards and flipping through them. And I'll hold them up to the camera, and I don't know, maybe in post we'll figure out how to actually like put the images up there. That's not on me though, because if you know anything about me, I don't know how to do that. All right. We have the Aberration, and as all classic aberrations, it is the Beholder. So we have a, he's kind of grizzly looking.
He is a little grizzly looking.
Yeah, he's kind of upset looking. My goodness.
Yep.
Look.
A bunny corn.
It's a bunny corn. So we just did a video with Josh about the bunny corn and Magic. They're called, oh my goodness, I can't remember how to pronounce them in D&D, but I have a blog post specifically on them because I love them. There's the book. There's the bridge. I don't know what any of these do because these are the new ones and I like it. The campfire. Do you want to like alternate with me so that?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Then I have.
I haven't read the new ones yet. We've talked about some of the new ones. I will do a blog post up about some of the new ones. So make sure you check the deck blog out for some of the new ones.
The ones here that I have seem to be the OG, the originals. So we have Balance.
Balance is a good one. I like Balance. It's one of the non-bad ones.
We have the Comet.
That is a bad one.
We have one that we've talked about. Donjon.
The Donjon is a bad one. However, it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, if it doesn't kill you, it's not that bad.
I have the Cavern here, which is a whole bunch of mushrooms on top of like stalactites and stalagmites. Looks like fun to me.
I have Uriel?
Yes. Uriel. Yep.
I'm bad with names.
The Celestial, that can't possibly be bad.
Oh, we have some very pretty ladies, the Fates.
Construct. I personally love constructs in D&D, especially Modrons. I'm going to do a whole special thing about Modrons because the Modrons are some of my favorite outsiders.
Flames.
Oh,
I love flames.
We talked about this one, Corpse. This is you die. You start making death saving throws. Magic can't help you.
Nope, it's
the Cleric is
on your
useless.
own, bud. The Fool.
The Fool's a
classic.
good one too. Yep.
Very classic.
Crossroads. I don't know what that one does yet. I'm excited to find out.
I think I had a peek at Crossroads, and it seems really interesting. Next up, I have the Gem.
So the Gem is a fun
That's
one.
really
That is an actual good one. If I remember correctly, that is like you get a whole bunch of gold.
You get loot.
The Door. This looks like there's a puzzle on it, which immediately, if a door appears in front of you, I'd put a puzzle on it.
I have the Jester, which he is down to clown around.
The Dragon. We talked about this one, right?
We did talk about
Dragon egg appears in front of you, and it is now your baby, and it is a baby that eats literal gold. So,
Then I have the Key, which I believe is good.
I think the key is one of those ambiguous ones. Most of the things that are good in the original deck of many things aren't really good. They're just not bad.
Good.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
We got an elemental that's a Zorn on it. I like Zorns.
I have one that I talked about, our best friend, the Knight, because he will be your best friend.
Yeah, he becomes essentially a dependent, an adventuring dependent.
Your new son.
Or
daughter.
The Expert. We got a Dragonborn Bard, it looks like, on that there.
Oh, this one's really pretty. We have the Moon.
Look at that. That one is really pretty. I like that one. The Fae. It's a blink dog on it, so that teleports you to the Feywild. It does open a gate, though, so that your party can follow you if they want. If you got a nice party, they'll follow you.
We have the Puzzle.
Opposite the Celestial, the Fiend. There's no way that's a bad card. We're doing Fiends.
We are doing Fiends.
We are doing Fiends.
I have the Rogue, which we also talked about.
Yeah, the Rogue. Somebody just has it out for you all of a sudden, magically. Just
yeah, some dude somewhere, or lady,
really is upset with you.
Barely even named, but they don't like you.
Yeah, one of those unnamed NPCs you crossed a while ago. The Giant. We got a Troll on there.
Ruin. I'll let that speak for itself.
Okay, humanoid, but it looks like kobolds to me.
Oh, I read humanoid, and it literally, no matter how many cards you said you draw, it stops you from drawing. You're done. As soon as you draw it, you're done.
You're done with the deck of many
It's real
things.
mundane. You're
Okay.
done. I have the sage.
I've got the lance here, which I'm going to make a guess, and this makes a magic weapon appear. Just mainly because of the... Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah.
The lance gets you a magic weapon.
Skull, which I assume is death. He looks real deathy.
I can't remember what the skull does, if it's one of the original ones, but I don't remember it being a good one. We have the mage.
We have the star, which, like the moon, is very pretty.
It is a very pretty one. Actually, so all of these cards have like a foil part to them. So like the map here has a foil as like the dotted line and the X marks the spot.
Yeah, and then we have the sun, which has the foil all around the edge of the sun, like little bursts.
Okay, I really like this one. It's the maze. It's made out of cards. So it's like the maze, House of Cards type of a thing. That does
so
look
cool.
a lot of fun. If I don't think this is a new one, it might be a new one, but I've seen versions of the maze before where it's like you're teleported essentially into a maze that you have to try to get out of.
And I have a few left. Talons, which is very pretty.
The ring. I remember this one being a not necessarily so bad one. I think that's one of the actual positive ones.
Oh, that ring there is actually in our picture for the talons.
Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah,
fun.
I like
There's
the
crossovers.
crossover.
I'm gonna have to go look at this a little bit
And
deeper.
we have the throne, which has, I believe, the crown from Ruin sitting on its seat.
Fun. The shield. It's a golden shield there, so that just makes me think that it's a positive card. However, don't know yet.
And then we have the void.
The ship. I'm gonna guess that this takes you somewhere. Do you know? Have we read that one yet?
It does not take you somewhere.
Okay.
It is your DM picks 3 proficiencies for you.
Interesting. All of a sudden, your skills are going to change.
I think that's the ship.
Interesting.
If I read it right, or if I'm remembering right, which I might not be, I have the mine, digging for gold.
The staff. It's looks like there's a city in the background there. Looks like it's might be down an alley with some stars on it.
Monstrosity, which is the saddest looking owlbear. He looks very confused.
Aw. The stairway. Now, might have nothing to do with this card here because I still have to read the book. But fun little fact about D&D, there is a whole plane of existence called the Infinite Staircase. It connects all planes, which means if you get onto the Infinite Staircase, you can assumably go anywhere. But the door's not necessarily labeled, so you open a random door and you have no idea where you're going into.
You're going where you're going. That's
it. Not that I've looked into it for any reasons, but this might come up in a game.
Oh, fun. I have the ooze, which is everyone's favorite gelatinous cube.
The statue. Looks like she's got some cards that she's playing with. It probably this deck based on the back of them.
I have the path.
The tavern, the purple background there. I don't know, for some reason, like, purple gives me, it might be because purple's used so heavily in, like, the black cards and Magic as, like, the general color. Gives me the maybe something iffy's going on there vibe.
I have the pit, which I believe I read is 3d6 times 10 deep pit opens up under you when you draw it.
That could be a lot of damage.
That's
Opens under you? Oh,
yeah.
my goodness, that's fun. Okay. We'll set that one aside.
Yeah,
Try to stack the
hold
deck,
on to
put that
that
one on top there. The temple, I assume that this has, that is a not negative one.
We have plant, which is a plant.
Opposite the temple, we have the tomb, which, I don't know, sounds ominous.
We have a priest.
The tower, which I will say this is not tarot, so the tower's not necessarily as, like, intensely negative as it is in tarot. At least I don't think so. Again, I'm going to read the book, and this will all be on the blog with the general gist of the goods and bads.
And we have our very favorite resident of the donjon, the prisoner.
I took too many. Here you go. The tree.
The warrior.
The last one I got is the undead. Very classic.
Which we did also go over.
Looks very lich-like there. Yep. So the undead brings a revenant, and it hunts you. And if you kill a revenant, it just comes back.
Last but certainly not least, we have the well.
So these are really pretty cards. The
blue.
Yeah, the blue and the sparkles. They did real nice on their art there and their production. So we'll be going through this. I'll be going through this with Tyla, who is going to help me plot against my players later, and then I'll be going through my players and seeing which ones they're really excited to see and which ones they try to hide on me. And I'll post those up so that if you're the DM, you know which ones to go to right away. Thanks for watching. If you have a favorite card in the Deck of Many Things, either the original one or the new versions of them, go to the deck blog, leave a comment, and share your fun Deck of Many Things stories.